Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom. Okay, so I want to get into a lesson going into warning our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Hebrew Israelites, of the things to come. So Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson to the elect. So I'll go ahead and I'll get straight into it. This is Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Okay, and we understand that the watchmen are the prophets. Okay, continuing on. Therefore thou shalt hear the word at my mouth. That's right. So we understand that the Lord speaks through his prophets. Okay, we're not speaking our own words. We're speaking the words of the Lord. Okay, continuing on. And warn them from me. That's right. It says, and warn them from me. And that's exactly what we're doing. Okay, we're telling our people that the Lord will bring plagues upon this place, man. Okay, we see that these plagues are being sent. Famine, pestilence, the sword. Okay, we understand that these things will escalate. These things will intensify, heading into the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, we understand that we're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. Okay, but we understand that it's going to be a lot more bloodshed. Okay, we understand that it's going to be women that's going to be raped. Okay, we understand that it's going to be a famine out here. Okay, we understand that it's going to be people that's going to be thrown into these prisons, that's going to be thrown into these concentration camps. Okay, we understand that it's going to be checkpoints throughout these cities. Okay, we understand that it's going to get very bad out here, man. Okay, and we understand that it's the Lord that's bringing these plagues upon this place, man. Okay, so we're warning our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the Hebrew Israelites, of the things to come. Okay, so let me go ahead and get what else I had. Let me go to Jeremiah. All right, I'll get this in Jeremiah, the 30th chapter. All right, and I'm going to start at the 7th verse. Okay, this is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. That's right. And we understand that we're in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. Like I was just going into, man, we know that it's going to be martial law that's going to be declared. We know that it's going to be troops in these cities, foreign troops in these cities. Okay, we understand that it's going to be checkpoints. Okay, we know you're not going to be able to move around as freely as you was once able to. Okay, we know that America, which is Babylon the Great, is divided up into 10 different FEMA regions. Okay, we understand that cannibalism will be going on. Okay, we understand that it's going to be worse than anything that we ever experienced before, man. Okay, that's how bad it's going to become out here during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, we understand that Esau, Edom, is the sword of the Lord on the left-hand side, pursuant to Psalms chapter 17 and verse 13. Okay, and what's the blessing that was given to Esau? The sword. Okay, and we understand that this damn devil, he's gonna fully utilize that sword during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, so we know, man, it's going to be extremely bad out here, and we're going to need the Lord to protect us and ultimately deliver us up out of this place, man. Okay, but we know, man, the time of Jacob's trouble is going to be worse than anything that we ever experienced before, man. Okay, but I'll continue on. But he shall be saved out of it. That's right, it says, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, and who's that he that's going to be saved out of it? That's speaking about the elect. Okay, we understand that the elect, that remnant, will be protected and ultimately delivered, man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get what else I had. All right, I'm going to get this in Romans, the 9th chapter. All right, and I'm going to start at the 27th verse. Okay, this is Romans chapter 9 and verse 27. Isaiah also crieth concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea. And we understand that our people are as the sand of the sea. If you ever been to a beach and you look at all that sand, you can't count all that sand. So we know that our people are innumerable. Okay, continuing on. A remnant shall be saved. That's right. Even though we understand that our people are as the sand of the sea, only a remnant will be saved. Okay, the elect, okay, will be delivered. Okay, will be beamed up out of here, man, unto the chariot. Okay, so let me go ahead and get what else I had. Let me go get that in Zechariah. All right. I'm going to get this in Zechariah 13th chapter. Okay. And I'm going to start at the 8th verse. All right. This is Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, and that land is speaking about America, okay, which is Babylon the Great, continuing on, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. That's right. It says 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. So we understand that 2 parts, 2/3 of our people will be cut off here in America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay. They're going to die here. Okay. They're not going to get delivered. Okay. So I read this again. This is Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. So we know 2/3 of our people will be cut off here in America, which is Babylon the Great. They're going to die here. Okay, continuing on. But the 1/3 shall be left therein. That's right. It says, but the 1/3 shall be left therein. And the 1/3 is speaking about the 1/3, the elect that's here in America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, we understand that the elect here will be delivered. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'm going to get what else I had. All right, let me get this in 2nd Chronicles, the 36th chapter. All right, and I'm going to start at the 15th verse. Okay, this is 2nd Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 15. And the Lord God of their fathers sent to them by his messengers. Okay, and we understand that the messengers are the prophets. Okay, continuing on, rising up B times. That's right. It says rising up B times, meaning rising up early. Okay, continuing on, and sending because he had compassion on his people. That's right. Because the Lord had compassion on his people, he sent the prophets. Okay, continuing on, and on his dwelling place. Verse 16, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High. That's right. It says, but they mocked the messengers of the Most High. Okay, and our people were doing this in the ancient world. Okay, making fun of the prophets, and they're still doing this during these times, man. Okay, making fun of the prophets. Look at that nigga Drewski, man. Okay, that nigga Drewski is guilty of doing that, man. All right, we see how our people are still doing these things until this day, man. Okay, so I'll read this from the top again. This is 2nd Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words. That's right. And we understand that the wicked of our people, they despise the words of the Lord. Okay, but we understand what's going to happen to the ones of you that despise the words of the Lord. Let me get this real quick. Another one of my favorite scriptures in Proverbs 13 chapter. This is Proverbs chapter 13 verse 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed. That's right. So we understand that if you despise the words of the Lord, you're going to get destroyed, man. And we know when you despise something, you look down upon it, you hate it. Okay, and the wicked of our people, they hate the words of the Lord. Okay, so we understand this is going to lead them to getting destroyed, man. Okay, continuing on. But he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded. That's right. Who are the ones that truly fear the commandment? The elect. Okay, we know that the elect will be rewarded. We know that the elect will be delivered. Okay, so let me go back to 2nd Chronicles. Okay, I'm gonna go back to 2nd Chronicles 36 chapter. All right, and I'm gonna pick back up at the 16th verse. Okay, this is 2nd Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 16. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High and despised his words and misused his prophets. That's right. And the wicked of our people, they're still misusing the prophets, man. Okay, they'd rather come up, in the spirit, of debating, scoffing. Okay, scoffing on the comment boards. Okay, just doing things that's unprofitable to their salvation, man. Okay, so we see how the wicked of our people are misusing the prophets, man. Okay, continuing on, until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there was no remedy. That's right. So we understand the ones of you that want to continue to mock the message of the Most High. Okay, the ones of you that want to continue to despise the words of the Lord. Okay, the ones of you that want to continue to misuse the prophets. Okay, we understand that this is going to lead you to getting destroyed, man. Okay, that's what's going to happen. We already know 2/3 of our people will be cut off here in America, which is Babylon the Great. Okay, and when we're seeing more and more of you getting judged out here, heading into the time of Jacob's trouble. We're not going to cry about it, okay? We're not going to pray for you, okay? Because we understand that you had an opportunity to repent, okay? Take advantage of the grace period in righteousness, just like the rest of us, okay? And a lot of you refuse to, man, but we know that you're blinded, all right? So with that said, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson to the elect. And I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Chakwadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.